we're announcing 185 VASH vouchers, as we call them. And for me, it's incredibly exciting that a program that I helped to write as a member of the Veterans Committee in the Congress and implement as chairman of that committee. Now, as mayor, we get to see how it's actually used. What this does is give us a chance, gives the Housing Commission a chance, in this case, to get 185 people into their own housing. You can't imagine the change, as we'll hear, for people's lives that represents. The term homeless veteran should not be in our vocabulary. Those who have served our nation, we have to make sure are completely integrated back into our society with good jobs, good homes, good neighborhoods. And yet we have too many thousands and thousands of veterans who are homeless. This is an attempt to deal with that issue. I hope, as mayor of San Diego, to be the first city where we get all veterans off the street. And we have great plans to do this. And 185 VASH vouchers is a great step in that direction. Thank you, Housing Commission. Thank you, VA. Thank you, HUD, for all the work that this entailed. We're going to do the job here in a military town that says thank you to our veterans for serving. We're not going to allow you to be homeless.
Our partner in this effort is the federal government, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, and HUD through one of its various housing voucher programs, which is called the Veterans Affairs Supportive Housing Program, or VASH Vouchers. Through this program, our veterans, homeless veterans, will have the opportunity to rebuild their lives. These 185 additional VASH vouchers raised the total number of VASH vouchers received by the Housing Commission to 620, which we have received since 2008. The San Diego Housing Commission also partners with the local office of the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. The VA provides the clinical health and case management services that are required for homeless veterans to be eligible to receive the federal rental assistance. We are privileged to have with us here today Jessica Chamberlain, who is the Chief of Social Work Services for the VA, whose staff is dedicated to helping our homeless veterans.
Receiving these additional HUD VASH vouchers is really such great news for the VA, for the veterans we serve, and for the entire San Diego community. We have enjoyed a very strong and collaborative relationship with the San Diego Housing Commission, and we look forward to the continuation of that partnership. The San Diego VA has been fortunate to also partner with multiple community and government agencies as we move toward ending homelessness. Without these partnerships, our work to house and support veterans would be far more difficult. What makes the HUD VASH program so unique is that it targets the most vulnerable and chronically homeless veterans in our community. It is not simply a housing voucher program. The VA provides case managers to work closely with the veteran throughout the entire process of transitioning from homelessness to becoming housed. And as we have found, this is really just the beginning of the journey for our veterans. Once housed, case managers continue to work with the veteran to access supported services, treatment options, to help establish short and long-term goals that support housing, promote individual development, and increase positive and productive interactions within the community. Over the next 12 months, the VA will continue to work to identify and house chronically homeless veterans and to maximize the use of all of the allocated housing vouchers that we realize are such a valuable resource for our veterans.
With this VASH voucher, I've been able to start a new life. What happened to me is that I suffered a bad injury to my knee during training exercises. It left me in severe pain. After close to a year, I was unable to serve my country. I received an honorable discharge. Unfortunately, I took a path that led me to alcohol abuse to kill the pain. And worse, I wound up dealing with drugs. And that led to not being able to hold down a job. But I feel lucky that in 2006, I found 2 shelter programs that helped me focus on a better future. And they led me to the VA. The VA told me about the VASH program. To them, I was still a veteran who had served my country, no matter the circumstances, no matter the mistakes I had made along the way. I am thankful to the San Diego Housing Commission for providing the VASH voucher that has turned my life around. I have a place of my own instead of living in a cardboard box in El Cajon off the freeway for 2 years. And thank you to the San Diego Housing Commission's Achievement Academy, where I learned how to stay focused on my short-term goals, getting a job and buying a car. I did it. I urge veterans not to give up. No matter your circumstances or your mistakes, there is hope. Thank you for having me. And thank you, Mayor Bob Filner, for all you've done for the veterans, for all of us veterans. Thank you very much.